This is Ben McLeod. He owns and operates Westgate Punts in the heart of Canterbury, providing pleasure tours up and down the river for the city's residents and the large number of tourists that visit.
We take people on the river, we punt them up and down the river and show them. The river here is quite natural, so a lot of it is really just people having a kind of zen, relaxation experience and just showing them the nature.
It's not always smooth sailing for Ben and his crew, however. On the day we met, he came to his stand by Westgate Towers to find someone had vandalised the bins on the path that runs next to the river.
Occasionally you get undesirables, let's be polite, and normally probably just drunk idiots, let's call them. And we turned up this morning and we had 2 metal bins in the river and several bin bags. We fished them out, partly because, of course, you have the business to think about, but really for us, more importantly, we actually all care about the river and the environment here.
This litter issue affects Ben's business's ability to deliver a tranquil experience to riders. It's also compounded by the fact that the bins in Westgate Garden are open-topped.
You feel disappointed for the people in the boats, and you feel generally just disappointed that people do that in the first place. Having said that, there is another element to this, in that the bins in the gardens are all open bins. So we have seagulls. So the seagulls come along and they just pull everything out. That goes on the ground, the wind blows it into the river. And so far, although we've asked, several people have asked, the council won't put in the gull-proof bins, which would probably eliminate quite a lot of that problem.
The punter went on to describe how the use of beautification chemicals like phosphate has affected his ability to operate in the past. Although it's not always a major obstacle, Ben knows the effect these chemicals have on the local flora and fauna.
In the past, we have had years where the algae, at certain points, it chokes the river. It completely fills up the river. It can run for sort of 30 feet down the river, really thick. It's a bit of a problem for us, but we're not too fussed about that. But it does literally choke the life out of a river. We have had to cut some away. We get permission from the Environment Agency to do that, because otherwise you can clog up the floodgates at the end. But they do come and cut the weeds and the algae. I think it's only once a year. I think, quite honestly, it should probably be more than that. But I think economic factors are part of that. Cuts have been made, and but for us it's not such a problem. We just push through it. It's annoying, but that's all. For us it's more disappointing because we know the effect it's having on the environment, really. So.
The health of Ben's business is directly tied to the River Stour. Disregard for the environment elsewhere on the river, whether through littering or chemicals in the water, can have unforeseen effects downstream for anyone looking to enjoy the waterway.